Megalopolis, directed by Francis Ford Coppola, is a sprawling epic set in a futuristic version of New York City, now rebranded as New Rome. The story revolves around an ambitious architect, Sergei Alexander, who envisions a utopian city that combines the grandeur of ancient Rome with cutting-edge technology. His dream is to rebuild New Rome into a beacon of hope and prosperity for all humanity, despite the city being plagued by corruption, inequality, and political unrest. The film's main antagonist, Mayor Horatio O'Brien, represents the old guard cynical, power-hungry, and deeply skeptical of Sergei's vision. As Sergei assembles a team of idealists, engineers, and citizens inspired by his dream, O'Brien uses every trick in the book to undermine the project, including bribery, sabotage, and propaganda. Tensions reach a boiling point as the city teeters on the edge of chaos. In the original ending, Sergei's vision is nearly destroyed by a series of coordinated attacks orchestrated by O'Brien. However, a dramatic turn of events sees the citizens of New Rome rising up against the corruption, rallying behind Sergei's cause. The city is partially rebuilt, symbolizing a new dawn where hope and unity can triumph over greed and division. O'Brien is ousted, and Sergei's dream begins to take shape, albeit not without scars from the struggle. As Sergei and his team press forward with the rebuilding of New Rome, it becomes clear that the city's problems are far deeper than anticipated. The divisions between the rich and poor, the powerful and the powerless, are not easily bridged by architecture and idealism alone. The city's infrastructure is crumbling, and resources are stretched thin, creating a volatile environment ripe for exploitation. Sergei decides to take a more drastic approach, seeking alliances with underground factions and using unconventional methods to fund the project. He reaches out to the enigmatic and influential tech mogul, Althea Voss, who has her own vision of the future, one that involves heavy surveillance and control to maintain order. Despite the uneasy partnership, Sergei believes he can steer the project towards his utopian ideals. As construction progresses, New Rome begins to transform. Towering structures rise from the rubble, and new technologies promise a better quality of life for all. However, Althea's influence grows stronger, and the city's new systems start to reflect her philosophy of order through control. Surveillance drones patrol the streets, citizens are required to carry digital identification at all times, and dissent is quietly suppressed. Sergei starts to realize that his dream is slipping away. The utopia he envisioned is becoming a sleek dystopian nightmare where freedom is sacrificed for the illusion of safety. When he confronts Althea, she coldly reminds him that progress always comes at a cost and that the city's survival depends on maintaining control. As tensions escalate, a catastrophic event strikes New Rome, a cyber attack orchestrated by a group of rebel hackers who oppose Althea's surveillance state. The city's systems go haywire, causing widespread panic and chaos. Buildings that symbolize Sergei's vision are damaged, the power grid fails, and riots break out across the city. Sergei, caught between his deteriorating dream and the crumbling reality, tries desperately to restore order. He makes a public plea for calm and unity, but his words fall on deaf ears as the citizens, disillusioned and angry, turn against him. Mayor O'Brien, seizing the moment, re-emerges as a voice of the old ways, offering stability through familiar, albeit corrupt, means. In the final moments, Sergei faces a critical choice: flee New Rome and start anew elsewhere, or stay and continue fighting for his vision despite its apparent failure. In a powerful monologue, he reflects on the nature of utopias not as perfect societies, but as perpetual works in progress that require constant vigilance and adaptation. Sergei ultimately decides to stay. He disbands his partnership with Althea and vows to rebuild once more, this time with the input and cooperation of the very people he sought to save. The film closes with Sergei walking through the ruins of his dream, not in defeat, but with a renewed sense of purpose. New Rome's skyline is left unfinished, a testament to both the ambition and the fragility of human aspirations.